Hey guys, and welcome to the Proving Grounds Racing Garage. Hey guys, welcome back. We're here in the garage, and today we want to highlight one of our key sponsors for the car that's been with us for pretty much the entirety of Proving Grounds Racing. BF Goodrich Tires has been with us for the whole ride. Today we're going to highlight some of the cool things that BF Goodrich does offer us, not only for our race car, but also offers for our chase truck and some of our other vehicles and trailers. One of the great things about BF Goodrich and their support for our program is not only for the race cars support and the tires that we use for it, but also the tires that are on other things like the trailer and the chase trucks and other applications that we have throughout the whole entire racing program. One of the key highlights we want to do is take a look at our chase truck tires, which is also our tow rig for our 44-foot race hauler. The KO2 is on a 20-inch rim here and a 35-inch tire, and it's an E-range, which is much better for towing and load capacity and things like that. We've had these on our truck for probably the last couple years, and they've done great. The mileage on them, the wear on them is fantastic, and it's just a great rugged tire for sand, for dirt, for the track. I know on the East Coast it's rained a few times. We got caught in a couple storms, and we were able to have the traction we needed with these to get the truck and trailer out and back on the road. An Ultra 4 for 4500 class, tire size is spec'd by a 37-inch tire, and it had to be DOT. So for that, we chose the KX BFG crawler tires. The crawler tires is a wider tread pattern, which helps with gripping to rocks. It's faster clean out for mud and clay, dirt, sand. It's got rugged, tough sidewalls for racing applications, and still being a DOT tire, we don't see the loss of tread or things like that you may see in a red label. In 2015, I remember buying a set of used tires from a friend that had crawlers. I knew that they were the best tire out there, and that's what we were going to end up running for the rest of our racing program. We went ahead and swapped out the tires, and that next race on the following weekend, we got first place without any flats on BF Goodrich tires. So we knew that we made the right choice. Air pressure is also a huge factor with us in racing. Not just the tread pattern, design, or model of tire from BF Goodrich, but also the air pressures that we run, depending if it's a short course race or a desert race or a rock race, or if we're on the East Coast and it's a mud race in between trees. If you run too low air pressure, you may get great traction, but if it's in Reno or Sacramento on some of the short course races with rock gardens, you could actually damage one of the wheels, being that the tire would compress too much, and you could crack a wheel or dent a rim. The great thing about all these different tires for our race car, for the chase trucks and trailers, Dirty Life Race Wheels has came on board with us in 2018, has fully supported our wheel and tire combo program, and has been giving us the opportunity not only for our race car wheels, but for the chase truck and also our recreational wheels that you'll see here shortly. They have a plethora of options, and they've been great for us without little to no damages, and they can take a beating through King of Hammers and through all the other races that we put them through. The recreational tire that you see here, the tread pattern, is actually a KM3. This is a 39-inch tire. This is a new tire from BF Goodrich in the past couple years. This replaced the KM2. The KM3 is a mud terrain tire. It's also DOT. We have this on a 17-inch rim. And this tire is what we ideally use for when we go out trail riding. It's a DOT or a Blue Label tire as well, but it's perfect for getting the clearance and the approach angles that we need recreationally, since we're not racing and we're allowed to go with a bigger tire. Gives us just a little bit more clearance for the rocks. Great to play around in. These tires are also great for being on chase trucks and different vehicles. It may not be a 39-inch tire, but the tread design and just the abuse that these can go through, and not only that, but the traction in all the different elements that we're exposed to when we're in these racing events. As we end with our KM3, which is our more recreational style tire from BF Goodrich, we're going to highlight one more, and we'll get this one out of the way, and we'll bring in our next tire that we want to kind of highlight from BF Goodrich, and that tire being... All right, take two. One of the other tires that BF Goodrich offers is the 42-inch crawler. This tire from BFG is a red label or a sticky compound. It's non-DOT or not for highway use. It's on a 20-inch rim for sidewall deflection and stability. And this tire is used not only for some racing applications, but it's also used recreationally. The great thing about the 42-inch tire, besides the clearance, is the compound. You can see that the tread looks much like the crawler that we have in a DOT tire, just a different size compound, or a different softness of compound, and a different size tire, where the tread pattern is the same, but characteristics of the tire in itself are different. Our current build, as we're doing for 2021, is a Miller Pro chassis, and it will be on BF Goodrich tires. And as a 4400 car, it can be a non-DOT tire, and we're not limited to tire size as we are with our 45 car. So we're really excited to kick that off. As for now, with our fleet of tires, this has kind of just been a little educational video that we wanted to share with you, and not just our vehicle or the race car, but just a little bit more about the program. So we're going to do a few of these. We're super grateful to be able to highlight BF Goodrich tire for you guys. Stay tuned, and we're going to hopefully be able to highlight a few more supporters for the racing program, not only for our 4500 car, but our 4600 and also our 4400 car that we're currently building. So stay tuned, and thanks for joining our garage.